Those two titles adding a little swagger to his walk.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 600 pounds, the WWE United States Champion and the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Gangster.
Just think about the grind that comes with being a double champion. As great as the glory is, the hard work that comes with it is no joke.
Yeah, he may look good showing off the gold, but he's got to look good defending it as well. Otherwise, it'll be gone.
Byron, I got to say, you seem like you're ready to jump out of your seat in anticipation for this one.
Yeah, it's either excitement or there's actually a good chance I ate too much Halloween candy. I can't tell.
A man who has gone from perfect to flawed.
But Spears is all the better for it.
And his opponent from Niagara Falls, Canada, weighing in at 223 pounds, Sean Spears.
A gifted competitor with a wealth of in-ring knowledge, Sean Spears is a threat.
With or without a chair in his hands.
And, of course, quick thank you to everybody watching tonight for spending part of your Halloween with us.
And I can see that Saxton got dressed up for the occasion. I didn't realize they made nerd costumes.
The champ ready to get this non-title match started here.
You know, Cole, I question if the champ even deserves his title. If he's so good, why not put it on the line for every match?
I think he's just staying ring ready, Corey, making sure he doesn't rest on his laurels, staying prepared for when there's a big fight to be had.
And then there's Sean Spears, who considers himself a helping hand in the locker room, a guiding force, if you will. You know, true mentors are hard to come by in this business, but Sean Spears is selfless enough to put himself out there.
I think you mean Sean Spears is manipulative enough, Corey. I would never trust any help or guidance from a weasel like him.
Nice amateur takedown all the way over.
Sean was on the wrong end of things there. Ooh, sidewalk slam. An uninterrupted surge against Spears here.
Sean is getting the window shut at every opportunity.
Pop-up powerbomb.
I felt the vibration of that one from all the way over here. Has him set up in the corner of the ring.
Sean able to reverse.
At last, Spears keeping that string of offense in check.
Sean isn't allowing that burst of attacks to put an end to him.
Big offense could be coming here.
You know what they say, gentlemen?
What do they say, Corey?
What goes up must come crashing down.
What a superplex! A move from that height could rearrange your bones.
Just disrespecting their fallen opponent. And an elbow drop to follow.
And he's taking on a lot of offense here, guys.
He has to find a way to break up this offense.
Pops up their opponent into the powerbomb.
He's looking fairly drained.
Yeah, you can see the physical cost of this match.
Calculating the next move here. Don't do this. Don't do it!
Powerbomb across the barricade.
Big
Picture perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority.
And he slides him back to the mat. German suplex.
The power on display right now is ridiculous.
Waistlock applied.
Countered into a nice arm drag.
Anticipated that.
And gets sent right into the corner.
Counter on Spears.
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Playing possum. Shoulders down. He kicks out instantly.
It is going to take a lot more to keep him down.
He's able to counter that.
Waistlock go behind. Up and over with a German suplex. We're not finished yet. Another one. Oh, come on. Enough is enough.
And continuing to punish their opponent with a German.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
F5! Thunderous!
Spears looks absolutely out of it.
And this one is over.
Here is your winner, the Gangster!
This was as dominant a win as I've ever seen, guys.
This loss won't sit well with Shawn Spears, as it shouldn't.
Yeah, you can practically see the gears turning in Spears' head right now. He's already coming up with a new game plan. Double champ in the building. Skills so nice, they call him champ twice.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 600 pounds, the WWE United States Champion and the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Gangster.
It's got to be great to be a double champion in WWE, but he has twice the target on his back right now.
Indeed, Michael. When you're at this level in WWE, everyone is gunning for you, even your so-called allies. I think this guy has more titles than friends right now.
Gentlemen, you don't get to this level of success in WWE by accident. He had the skill to earn both those titles, and I think he's got the skill to keep both titles.
Hauling around 2 titles does put a huge target on his back, though.
Everyone wants a piece of him, a shot at one of those titles, but he's holding on with a vice-like grip. The one and only CM Punk.
18 pounds, CM Punk.
Always outspoken, always ready for a fight.
You know, sometimes CM Punk makes life a little harder for himself, but he wouldn't have it any other way.
Punk is proud that he's accomplished so much in his career, and he did it all his way.
Well, Punk's looking to accomplish even more tonight. Punk looks ready to do what he does best.
The singles match is officially underway with CM Punk in action.
And now's the time for Punk to, once again, prove the doubters and haters wrong. I'm not saying Punk should be fishing for a "you still got it" chant, but for all the people who want to talk about how fragile Punk's become, now's as good a time as any to show them just how far off the mark they are.
Yeah, Punk's made a career of being defiant and proving others wrong about him. I'm sure he would love to do that again tonight.
But he is facing off against a champion who thinks his title doesn't look better anywhere else than around his own waist.
And it's going to stay around that waist for at least one more night.
German suplex.
Check out this power all the way up. Ooh, kidding me.
And Punk gets contested there. Sharp knee. Things now not going well for CM Punk.
It's got to be hard to be CM Punk right now.
Sidewalk slam.
Almost drove him through the ring. And when you're in the ring with CM Punk, the last thing you want is for him to get fired up. Because once Punk gets on a roll, it's hard to stop him. You've got to do whatever you can to cut Punk off at the pass, to keep him from feeding off the energy of the crowd, to stay stuck in first gear. Or even better, Punk.
Yeah, not letting Punk get going is a solid strategy, Corey.
What a headbutt.
Vicious.
Getting him right into the corner.
Getting him in place, but for what?
And here we go now, top rope. Military press slam. And he has no response for this barrage of offense.
And Punk is simply unable to get going here. Unable to get fired up, unable to get on the rope. It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed.
You got to wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought. He's got to mind the count-out rules as he heads ringside.
Oh, this is going to hurt. Dominator.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
Readjusting the furniture. We know how this ends.
Kick right to the back of the leg. He is determined to fight out of this predicament.
Momentum is running away from Punk.
CM Punk needs to bring the match back to his pace. This will be the time to go, guys.
That takes them down. Gentlemen, no need for monitors right now. The fight is right in front of us.
He has got something destructive in his mind. Out of your through the table.
Look look at all this shrapnel.
Oh, we knew something bad was going to happen when all the monitors got cleared, but things turned out worse than even I expected.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
He's taking... He left himself wide open. Big mistake. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
Ooh!
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
I don't know if Punk can withstand much more of this.
Punk needs to be resourceful. Find a moment to strike.
Returning to the ring now. Looking to go up high. From the top.
Whoa, look out. I can't believe what we just saw.
I can't believe that didn't miss.
Kimura lock cinched in.
He is doing whatever he can to break the Kimura, and he does.
There it is. Reversal.
Showing he's not out of it.
Going from the defensive to the offensive, he is ready to go.
And now going for the victory.
Is this it?
No, he gets the shoulder up.
This is going to come down to who wants it more.
Cinching in the arm wringer, but
Right hand will counter. Punk never saw that coming. These men have been giving each other such a beating.
And you can see the toll of that beating taking effect with every movement.
2. Stopping the ref's count at 2.
almost inhuman at this point.
Retaliates.
Maneuvers out of the way.
German suplex. These are big power moves becoming more devastating with every attempt. CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
CM Punk needs to bring the match back to his pace. CM Punk with a jawing Uranagi. Look at this.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Suplex.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
F5! Thunderous!
Hazardous situation for CM Punk.
Oh, he got it. What a win!
Here is your winner, the Gangster.
This has to be a tough loss for CM Punk.
A blow to Punk's ego for sure, but he's never stayed down or out for long, though. Here he is, a champion twice over. Wow.
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 600 pounds, the WWE United States Champion and the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Gangster.
One man, two championships, and the talk of an entire industry. You have got to respect the fact that this is what greatness looks like.
The significance of this accomplishment cannot be overstated. He has solidified his legacy by carrying those two championships.
He went through adversity, survived the wars, and in the end, there could only be one winner. And that winner holds two titles.
The double champ is here, and the level of oxygen in the room has changed.
Holding those two championships, he's making his assault on the WWE history books. Trick is about to do some whooping.
And his opponents, first, from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 205 pounds, Trick Williams.
Man who's been a North American champion and NXT champion.
And still only getting started. The sky is the limit for Trick Williams.
Williams is ready to prove that he's the greatest.
Yeah, it's put up or shut up time.
Eddie Thorpe is howling for a fight.
And from Reno, Nevada, weighing in at 223 pounds, Eddie Thorpe!
Well, Thorpe has showed that he has the heart of a lion during his training in Japan, and he's already off to a great start in the WWE.
Yeah, Thorpe's shown great success in NXT Underground, and Eddie Thorpe is always ready for any fight.
And we're about to see the warrior spirit unleashed from Eddie Thorpe.
Now we're going to see if Eddie's bite is in fact even worse than his howl.
A classic triple threat match now underway. No telling how this is going to go.
Temporary alliances, sneak attacks, an all-out brawl. Place your bets now, gentlemen. Anything and everything is on the table.
Oh, stop right to the hand.
You want to control the tempo, you want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it.
Front face lock applied.
Snap swing, neck breaker.
German suplex.
Big impact.
Jeez, that could take you out. Power slam.
Danger is all around you in a triple threat match. To win, these superstars have to split their focus and avoid injury while simultaneously dealing out attacks.
Easier said than done, Corey, but that's exactly what makes triple threats so exciting.
Punch right in the head.
Pops up their opponent into the powerbomb.
No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to.
Overhand connects.
The sheen is starting to wear off of him a bit now. Sent into the corner. Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
He's got one thing on his mind with that chair, and it has nothing to do with lounging.
What a punch. He's looking banged up here, guys.
Punch right in the head.
And he re-enters into the ring.
Oh, my God. Oh, what a clothesline. Flinged across the way. Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what. Eddie Thorpe is really showing his confidence.
Are you kidding? There's actually no regard for your opponent's safety. Here he goes for the win. And he doesn't let the pin last long at all.
Staying in this one.
Got the leg. Bang and screw. That'll tear your knee up.
It takes a certain ruthlessness to go after the knee. A joint that can easily get badly injured. That was one of those counterbalances that would shorten someone's career. Eludes the attack.
Boot!
Nice.
He quickly slides into the ring.
Face, meet, boot.
Now down into the cover. Kick out at one.
An emphatic kick out, and there's still a lot of game left here.
Lights out. DDT connects.
Ooh, harsh kick.
His body is dealing with a lot of stress here.
Truly getting put to the test in this triple threat match.
What's he hoping to find down there?
He avoids the contact. Whoa, maybe slow down there, Wild Thing. Do you really need a bat right now?
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Knee lift! Uh-oh, has to find a way out of this.
And a menacing look from Trick Williams. And it has got to be demoralizing just being tossed outside the ring like that.
Oh, they can worry about their feelings later. Right now, they're making sure every bone's still in place.
No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Settling on the kendo stick. No good can come from this.
Sliding back in under the ropes here. Caught with the double axe handle.
A little cockiness here from Thorpe.
Oh, man. Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm.
That's how you establish dominance.
No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot. Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And would you look at that? He's been busted wide open.
This is not good. Delivering nasty stomps.
Look at this. This can't be good. Lands it off the rope.
Pops up their opponent into the powerbomb.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
Thorpe retaliates.
Williams showing no fear, no intimidation. And he now slides back into the ring.
These competitors have been unloading on each other since the bell, just looking for that window of opportunity.
And now might be the time to seize the moment. Now's the time to keep the pressure on.
Look at this assault.
Looking to end this.
DDT!
Fork might have this in the bag.
Here we go. Cover. What?
You gotta be kidding me.
Everyone here is in shock.
That was the home run shot that got robbed at the fence.
Getting out of harm's way.
Reversal catches Eddie. Oh, look at this. German suplex. And not done yet. Another German. And continuing to punish their opponent with a German. Block the effort and cut them off with a shot to the gut.
Sidewalk slam. Determination in his eyes, and now a kendo stick in his hands. Bodies have been decimated, fortitude has been tested, and these fans are showing their approval.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
Thunderous!
Thorpe looks knocked out.
2.
Gets the win. What a triple threat.
Here is your winner, the Gangster.
What a tremendous effort from all three superstars involved in this hard-hitting triple threat.
Triple threat matches tend to live up to the hype, and this one was no different, you guys.
He's here and holding 2 championships.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 600 pounds, the WWE United States Champion and the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Gangster.
When you're a champion, you have challengers and threats coming at you from all angles. When you're a double champion, well, I'd consider sleeping with one eye open, just in case.
I'm sure he's already doing that, Corey, keeping his head on a swivel.
Standing tall with both of his titles, he's not planning to let go of either one of them anytime soon.
The door is open.
The mind games begin immediately. Such an intimidating tactic.
Yeah, there's no telling what their plan is here.
A plan? They're just here to create havoc and destruction.
And here they go.
The ominous, mysterious Uncle Howdy looking to compete. Going for the cover. And he easily kicks out of the count.
Channeling his energy to stay in this matchup. Pops up their opponent.
Pop up powerbomb.
The powerbomb's not meant to be pretty, but oh man, does it get the job done.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't want to be taking any more of those.
German suplex. One step ahead there.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold.
Oh, nice belly to back.
That could be a game changer. And the scary thing is, these attacks are being done with great ease. Into the powerbomb.
Just continuous domination being shown. Launched with a belly-to-belly. This absolutely brings new meaning to ragdolling your opponent.
German suplex. And now Uncle Howdy is getting beaten down.
Howdy is getting cut off at the knees at every turn. Oh, and a stomp right to the back.
Not that I think Uncle Howdy needs any encouragement here, but Corey, what do you think Uncle Howdy could do to push the match in his favor?
Well, to no one's surprise, it's all about mental warfare. If he can get inside his opponent's head and sow seeds of doubt and fear within them, he'll be well on his way to getting this match won. Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
F5! Thunderous!
Howdy is down and out.
Oh, he gets the shoulder up in 4-3.
I don't know how he did it, but he's hanging in there.
Just how much pain is he willing to endure in this match?
That move has brought victory before, but not on this occasion. Might be time to think outside the box. An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, the Gangster.
Uncle Howdy unable to get the better of his opponent.
Never a doubt, barely a moment's suspense. This one was about as lopsided as they come.
And here he comes. Double the gold, double the bragging rights.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 600 pounds, the WWE United States Champion and the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Gangster.
I can't imagine the amount of pressure he's feeling carrying around 2 championships.
Yeah, the pressure is on when you have one title, but with 2, it has to be immense.
You know he's going to be fighting for it all in this match.
Yeah, he's made it clear he is dead set on remaining on top of the mountain with those 2 titles.
A chilling darkness covers the arena as soon as this group appears.
And the Final Testament have an unhealthy obsession with unleashing physical and mental destruction.
And his opponent, representing the Final Testament, from Sin City, weighing in at 265 pounds, Karrion Kross.
Gentlemen, what we are witnessing here is a crusade for total power.
And they will go to any length to knock off a target.
The Final Testament on a mission to cause widespread harm and leave WWE in ruins. Tonight for the Final Testament, the mission statement is to carry out a vision using sinister mind games and brute force.
Well, they not only want to win, they want to crush the spirits of their opponents.
Well, they consider each win a new opportunity to indoctrinate more members of their cult.
And you can see it in his eyes. The champ is coming to this one focused and ready for a fight.
The title is not on the line here tonight, but that is not going to keep him from keeping up the intensity in this one.
He's only become more and more driven since becoming the champion, and we'll surely see that drive here in this one.
The chilling image in the other corner is Karrion Kross, who has vowed to smash his adversary through the gates and into the most painful parts of hell.
Kross approaches every match with grim determination. He wraps himself around opponents like a giant constrictor and makes people suffer physically and mentally.
Elbow right to the back of the neck. And Kross's path to destruction gets put on hold there. Using the elbow as a weapon. And Kross is being taken apart here.
Yeah, but Kross just has to revert back to his killer instincts to regain control.
Ooh, sharp elbow.
Oh, quick way to respond with the reversal.
Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize?
Wait for it. Boom! Alabama slam. That is the kind of move that leaves our jaws on the floor. Unbelievable.
Corey, what do you think Karrion Kross needs to do to come out of this match the victor?
Kross just needs to worry about what's going on in the ring. Don't focus so much on the mind games and the psychological warfare. There'll be plenty of time for that after he gets his arm raised.
Good decision by the ref. Clearing the ring like that.
Oh, and he manages to reverse.
He might be able to start mounting something here.
That might have been the decisive moment he was looking for in this.
And Kross can't find an answer for these attacks.
Kross on the wrong side of every exchange.
Oh, look at this. German suplex. And not German. And continuing to punish their opponent with a German. Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches. F5! Thunderous!
Cross is in serious danger.
Immediate cover after the impact. And picks up a monumental victory.
Here is your winner, the Gangster.
And tonight, failure befalls Karrion Kross.
Kross's mind games just weren't as effective as he had hoped.
He looks great with all that gold on him.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 600 pounds, the WWE United States Champion and the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Gangster.
Holding two titles is the ultimate statement of power. Who could question him at this point?
Let there be no doubt, this is what domination looks like. And he's at the top of this division.
This man will not let either of those titles out of his grasp.
A determined look on the face of the double champion.
Here comes a true fighter. Eddie Thorpe.
And his opponent from Reno, Nevada, weighing in at 223 pounds, Eddie Thorpe!
Well, Thorpe has showed that he has the heart of a lion during his training in Japan, and he's already off to a great start in the WWE.
Yeah, Thorpe's shown great success in NXT Underground, and Eddie Thorpe is always ready for any fight.
And we're about to see the warrior spirit unleashed from Eddie Thorpe.
Now we're going to see if Eddie's bite is in fact even worse than his howl.
There's the bell, and the fight's on with Eddie Thorpe. Eddie's a ferocious competitor who fights with, as he puts it, the always alpha mentality.
That's right, Michael. Eddie's pride and determination come from his Native American ancestry, which powers him to be fearless in the face of any challenge.
Eddie has incredible resilience and is on a mission to prove himself. Thorpe is fighting to reach his destiny to be at the top of WWE.
And also in the ring is a man who comes into this match holding a title. That says something about the level of competition we are about to witness.
Hopefully he shows us the same level of skill we saw when he won that title. Ooh.
Military press!
And Eddie gets knocked off his game there.
Peeling their opponent off of the ground, hooking the leg.
Fisherman's Buster! Thorpe can't seem to get out of harm's way.
Thorpe needs to be resourceful in this situation.
German suplex!
Oh, just scrubbing the face on the canvas. And an elbow drop for added measure.
Dropped on the crown.
Pops up their opponent into the powerbomb.
That powerbomb was absolutely worthy of
From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me? Double axe handle right across the chest. Just a barrage of offense coming his way with seemingly no answer to it.
He's just fumbled every offensive attack he's mounted.
Five.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
Five. Thunderous.
Thorpe looks knocked out.
There's two. He put him away. He picks up the win.
Here is your winner, the Gangster.
This goes down as a loss for Eddie Thorpe.
Eddie just wasn't able to get back into the match.
It's important for Eddie to come back from this loss stronger.
Here comes the double champion.
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 600 pounds, the WWE United States Champion and the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Gangster.
Right now, he has never been more confident nor more proud. This is an accomplishment on a different level.
Well, just think of the road he traveled and what he endured to be here tonight, holding 2 championships.
Well, it has to be recognized that right now, we are witnessing dominance on another level. Just one last reminder that he is the double champion. The original Tribal Chief is here.
And his opponents, first, from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns!
The original Tribal Chief. Some say the only Tribal Chief.
But Roman returned to a much different world. He went from the island of relevancy to now a man without an island. From a tribal chief to a chief without a tribe.
But Roman is dedicated to rebuilding everything he once had. And this time, he's got the WWE Universe by his side.
Listen to this crowd, the respect this man has earned.
The WWE Universe watch Roman conquer this business. They know he is a generational talent.
Roman operates on a different level. He stands alone even among the greats.
He is one. The Fireflies are out.
And Uncle Howdy has emerged. Howdy looking to collect a debt from the false prophets in WWE. I'm glad I'm not one.
says he will be a savior for those who have open arms, and there will be consequences for those who do not.
I can tell you someone who does not, and they're standing in the ring with Howdy tonight.
Hope these superstars have their heads on a swivel for this triple threat match.
You ain't kidding, because there are 3 competitors, and it's also no disqualification, which means things have the potential to get very chaotic here.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
Uh-oh. Oh, he scouted that one.
A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch.
Into the powerbomb.
That was a powerbomb with one message in mind. Absolute destruction.
Headbutt to the back of the neck. Shoulders down, going for the cover. Gets the shoulder up instantly.
Don't know how he can't get more than a 1 count at this point. Haymaker connects. In a match with no disqualifications, you really want to lean into that stipulation. You have to use every attack you have that's normally against the rules. If you're not going to use the situation to your advantage, you've already lost.
That's a very sound advice for any no DQ situation, Corey. And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
He's got his hands on the bat. 1 home run swing could end this match. Ooh, that was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
And some effective offense with that one.
Pops up their opponent.
Pop-up powerbomb.
What goes up must come down, and it sure as hell did right there. Huge powerbomb.
And Howdy looked outsmarted.
Boom! Alabama slam.
One strong attack after another. German suplex. Each attack is just flaunting the incredible power this competitor possesses.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring.
The steel chair, never as innocent as it looks.
And now Uncle Howdy is getting beaten down.
Howdy is getting cut off at the knees at every turn. Nice takedown, stacked for the pin.
Wasting no time getting his shoulder up.
He couldn't make much of that pin attempt. Arms are trapped.
Tied up in a headbutt from behind. Ooh, had it scouted and met with a back elbow.
He's feeling it. Got him in his sights.
Oh, looks like that really got him there.
Yeah, Howdy brought the fight in a major way on that exchange.
Uncle Howdy put a stop to that. Getting back into the ring now. Power slam. Knew what Roman had coming.
Pops up their opponent.
Pop-up powerbomb.
Crashing down like that, having the wind knocked out of you. Never a good time for that to happen.
Launched with a belly-to-belly. Got him in the corner now. Ooh, that's going to leave a mark.
I see how it is. Going to take any shortcut to bypass a clean competition.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a shortcut, Saxton.
Release back suplex.
Just a perfect mix of pure power and bad intentions.
Pop-up powerbomb.
A powerbomb like that will leave you with bruises and remind you of this moment for days.
Breadbasket.
A show of disrespect from Howdy. In the corner, and an elbow for good measure.
Looks like he's coming back in. the gut for that.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
F5! Thunderous!
End of the line for Uncle Howdy.
Pin. Roman could put it away here. Cover. Stops the count. Keeping this match alive.
Uh-oh, this is just vicious.
No. Let him break his arm. Vicious. How much more can you take?
I think we can consider this the beginning of the end, gentlemen.
Got out of the way, but can he capitalize? Sure, perfect takedown. From behind, back suplex. He's thinking he can end it here.
Shoulders up before two.
There is no quit in this man tonight. Pops up their opponent.
Pop up powerbomb.
Uncle Howdy looking to embarrass his opponent.
And he heads back into the ring.
Down with a powerbomb.
Just another insane display of power. Slam. Repeated displays of power are painting an ugly picture here.
German suplex.
And the intensity of each attack is only getting more furious.
Launched with a bit pin. This might be the end of Hardy's night. Man, that was such a long and hard-fought match. He earned that victory.
Here is your winner, the Gangster.
Impressively withstanding the onslaught of the two other superstars to stand tall and have their arm raised here and now.
I have to say, I'm just as impressed by this win as the WWE Universe. Triple threat matches are no joke. Mr. Two Titles has arrived.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 600 pounds, the WWE United States Champion and the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Gangster.
Right now, he has never been more confident nor more proud. This is an accomplishment on a different level.
Well, just think of the road he traveled and what he endured to be here tonight, holding 2 championships.
Well, it has to be recognized that right now, we are witnessing dominance on another level.
He's looking pretty unshakable entering the ring.
Yeah, and whether he is or not, just appearing that way to your challenger is what it takes. And the champion knows that.
Here comes one of the greatest in history, CM Punk.
And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
CM Punk, always a brash and defiant competitor.
And Punk has had to fight his way to the very top, using his own unique style in the ring.
Learn to rely on his own toughness and hard-headedness.
Whether you love him or hate him, his approach has made CM Punk an all-time great.
The WWE Universe on their feet, and CM Punk is ready to deliver. And it's the best in the world, CM Punk looking to get things going in singles action.
We all know that Punk has a habit of rubbing people the wrong way with the things he says, but to use his own words, tell me when he's telling lies. Because Punk's proven time and time again that when the bell rings, he can more than back up the things he says.
Yeah, Corey, it's a quality that doesn't exactly make Punk a lot of friends, but again, in his own words, he's not here to make friends.
But then you look across the ring and see there's a reason why the champ should be worried with or without the title on the line. Though he's facing a champion who is a bit at ease knowing this match isn't a title defense.
Nothing to be at ease about, in my opinion. This match can serve as the kind of scouting necessary to topple the champion in the future.
And launched with a belly-to-belly.
I don't know if Punk can withstand much more of this.
Punk needs to reformulate a strategy. And a clothesline.
Placed against the turnbuckles. Doesn't want to be on the top rope like this. Oh, no. I mean, this is a massive amount of humanity. Perched from the second rope, now up to the top rope. No way! Oh, the ring imploded.
What in the world? Oh, wow. Rendered unconscious. The official has to call it. Here he is, a champion twice over. Wow.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 600 pounds, the WWE United States Champion and the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Gangster.
I can't imagine the amount of pressure he's feeling carrying around 2 championships.
Yeah, the pressure is on when you have one title, but with 2, it has to be immense.
The double champ is here, and the level of oxygen in the room has changed.
Holding those 2 championships, he's making his assault on the WWE history books.
Eddie Thorpe is howling for a fight.
And his opponent from Reno, Nevada, weighing in at 223 pounds, Eddie Thorpe!
Thorpe has an impressive array of in-ring abilities, has proven it in so many situations, including multiple underground matches.
And no denying Thorpe is a highly skilled mat technician.
A man who takes pride in his heritage and takes pride in representing who he says he is.
Well, Eddie Thorpe's always itching for a fight, always looking to prove himself in WWE.
There's the bell and the fight's on with Eddie Thorpe. Eddie's a ferocious competitor who fights with, as he puts it, the always alpha mentality.
That's right, Michael. Eddie's pride and determination come from his Native American ancestry, which powers him to be fearless in the face of any challenge.
Eddie has incredible resilience and is on a mission to prove himself. Thorpe is fighting to reach his destiny to be at the top of WWE.
But let's appreciate the fact that he has to take on a champion. I mean, the hardware speaks for itself. This is a guy you don't want to mess with.
I gotta agree with you. Always a challenge when you have to prove yourself to a champion.
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Oh, this is just flat-out punishment.
Pops up their opponent into the powerbomb.
There is full concentration on demolishing the competition right now.
Ooh, that's how you dominate your opponent.
And when you can manhandle your opposition like this, you become a lion playing with its food.
For a fisherman buster.
Thorpe can't seem to get out of harm's way.
Thorpe needs to be resourceful in this situation. Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move. He's placed into a precarious position.
He counters with a great reversal.
Eddie able to take a stand there.
Good chance for Thorpe to gain his wits about him.
On the top rope now.
These are 2 larger-than-life superstars perched on the ropes. I hope they reinforce the ring.
Oh, the ring imploded. What in the world? Knockout victory. This one is over.
And here he comes. Double the gold, double the bragging rights.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 600 pounds, the WWE United States Champion and the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Gangster.
It's got to be great to be a double champion in WWE, but he has twice the target on his back right now.
Indeed, Michael. When you're at this level in WWE, everyone is gunning for you, even your so-called allies. I think this guy has more titles than friends right now.
Gentlemen, you don't get to this level of success in WWE by accident. He had the skill to earn both those titles, and I think he's got the skill to keep both titles.
I do not envy the task at hand for this superstar. You are facing a man with all the momentum in the world in Cody Rhodes.
The WWE Universe just exploded.
The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, looks as ready as ever for action tonight.
And his opponent, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
Cody Rhodes has endured so much, but it's made him a better competitor.
Rhodes has overcome challenges. He finished the story of a lifetime, and he won the undisputed WWE Championship.
But Cody has never lost sight of what's important.
We all have experienced the evolution of Cody Rhodes, from undesirable to undeniable to champion.
You can feel the adrenaline going through his soul. Cody is ready to fight. And here's a champion who has turned a lot of heads.
Holding a title will do that for you. Whether you're defending the gold or not, there's always extra eyes on the champ. Question is whether he can handle the pressure of representing his title tonight.
I have a feeling we're about to get our answer.
Cody is about honoring his father, the late great Dusty Rhodes, and accomplishing things in the WWE that his legendary family never did.
Cody's proud of his legacy, but knows this is a what have you done for me lately business. And it's imperative he evolves to stay at the top of the game.
Wait for it.
Alabama slam.
Over and over again, getting beaten down with force.
What a headbutt.
Cody is losing command in this one.
Cody's got to find a way to put his best foot forward here. Cody Rhodes finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
This might be the moment he was waiting for. His comeback could start here.
My goodness, absolute dominance. Sidewalk slam.
Corey, we've obviously seen Cody Rhodes push himself to the limit in matches before. Do you think that could come into play in this one?
It's possible, Cole, and if it happens, Cody's proven he has a high pain tolerance that actually translates into something of an adrenaline rush for him. So Cody just needs to keep pushing through in this one and worry about the much-needed ice bath after he gets his arm raised.
Pops up their opponent.
Pop-up powerbomb.
Now that's what you call impact.
Look at this. He just tossed the leg.
No doubt is having trouble here.
Cody Rhodes has to trust his inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
Kick out before the 1 count.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet. Fireman's carry. Up and face first.
F5.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
F5! Thunderous!
Terrible position for Rhodes.
2. He kicks out somehow.
The American Nightmare able to persevere here. Absolutely incredible.
I've lost count of how many times this match should have ended by now.
Going for the win. Not letting up.
No, stops the count at 2.
Really had less than a second to stay alive there. Pops up their opponent into the powerbomb.
Turning it into a pin for the win. Oh, a 2 count and a kick out again.
As close to 3 as you could possibly get without the bell ringing.
German suplex.
Such a potent display of power and control. Wait, trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in?
Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
Oh, my goodness. And he breaks his own submission.
Maybe his plan was just to soften his opponent with that hold.
Spine buster.
Authority has been established right now. And Cody's result.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
Rhodes denies the attack. He answers right back. Power slam. Got the cover.
Is it enough to close this out?
Kick out.
And you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
Pops up their opponent into the powerbomb. And then quickly the cover.
2. And he fights it off.
There's some shock in the arena after that kick out.
And it's really hard to watch him just be pummeled like this.
He's got to fight his way back into this. Waistlock, go behind. Up and over with a German suplex. We're not finished yet. Another one. Oh, come on. Enough is enough. A trio of wicked German suplexes. Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
F5! Thunderous!
Night-night.
2. It's over. All in a night's work.
Here is your winner, the Gangster.
A devastating loss for Cody Rhodes here.
Yeah, but Cody's going to do what he does best. Dust himself off and go back to the drawing board. Bet on it.